the biggest thing I remember, obviously, everybody knows this about Lunar New
I
Year.
already know what's going to come out of your mouth because your kids said this today.
Yeah, you already know. Give me those red envelopes.
They go, how many red envelopes do you think we're going to have today? I was like, not a lot.
They're getting too old now, right? Like when you're younger, you get all the red envelopes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, as little kids, we'd always expect
Yeah.
the red envelopes. And what we would do with our red envelopes, we played cards.
Like every Asian household.
Listen, we'd play cards, and the older cousins and uncles and what be like, okay, nope, you guys can't play. I'm like, oh no, we want to play. We got money now, right? And then we'd beg them to play, and they're like, no, we're not gonna let you play because if we take your money, we are literally taking your money. So
That's funny. So you were trying to play with the older people.
oh yeah.
So you weren't trying to have your own like little kid pile.
Oh, we did our little kid pile thing,
Okay.
but somebody already won it, and then you'd go take it to the adult pile. So that's what
Oh
that
my
would happen. It'd be like,
gosh.
oh, let's play together, and then we'd play together, play our little card games made up, and always the oldest cousins and siblings took the money,
Yeah.
and then that's when you'd try to go play with the adults, and they'd be like, no, you're not playing with us. I'll tell you this one time I played with my grandma and her friends. Is this? I think it's called red cards. I'm not 100% sure.
Yes.
What it is.
Yes. Where you pair it with like another number that makes the number 10.
Something like
Yeah.
that. But in our language, you call it tham dang. Just and literally, I remember crying to play with these old ladies, and they were like, "No, we're not going to take your money." And they're
Yeah.
telling my grandma, "Get your grandson. We're not playing with him."
Okay.
But-
How old were you?
Dude, I don't know. I was young. I don't know, probably 8.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I just kept on trying to play. And they're like, all right, fine, go ahead, play.
Mm-hmm.
Put your money down. And sure enough, they took my money.
That's funny.
And then I started crying. They're like, we told you not to play with us. We're not giving back your money. So I learned my lesson the hard way.
Yeah.
They kept my money. I never played cards again after that.
With them
day.
old ladies.
Heck, those ladies took my money.
Every little kid that I know that plays with their Christmas money, their New Year money, someone always cries every single time, and it looks like you're one of them.
Oh man,
crazy.
gambling in the Asian household is like like second nature.
It is, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is crazy because it's just something that it's always been in our tradition. And
Yeah.
I can't tell you why or where it came from. I just know that was a part of our culture. And
Yeah.
it still is.
And
still is
it is still
prevalent.
Yeah.
In our Asian culture to gamble
Yeah.
often.
And especially at times of gathering. So like,
Oh, yeah.
which is crazy because like even like when you guys have handis and stuff for
Oh, yeah.
funerals,
Yep.
that people come to gamble. And when I first saw it, because like Cambodians, at least the one, like I guess I didn't go to a lot of those when I was younger, so I didn't really know what to expect. So I just thought like when you go to like a place like a handi, that it'll be like a place of like remembering, and
Yeah.
like sharing, like memories and things like that. But there's a lot of drinking, there's a lot of gambling, there's a lot of
Yeah, it's just a celebration,
It's-
obviously,
yeah.
right? I mean, it's a celebration of life.
Yeah.
And every
Yeah.
family and culture, they're adapting to now. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
being in America, you kind of change some of those traditions that you're
Yes.
doing because again, it's not feasible to go 7 days. People have jobs and stuff here.
Yeah.
Back in the home country, like listen, they did 7 days off. It was just what it was, right?
Yeah.
So, but now here in the United States, it is a little bit different. You can see the tradition changing in regards to that.
Yeah.
And also the way that we look at gambling has changed too, because it's a lot different. You gotta understand, back in the home country when you didn't have, responsibilities in regards to working every
Yep.
day.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. It's third world country.
Yep.
They don't have stuff to do every day. There's not a job that per se people go to every day on the regular basis unless you work for the government or something of that nature, right?
Yeah.
So